What's up, guys? I fix it in your face. Don't forget, I have a Facebook that you guys can join if you have questions about anything in the video or anything in regards to anything motorcycle, scooter, fix it stuff. Join my Facebook. It's an easy way to get in contact with me and get the help you need. Don't forget to subscribe, smash the like button, all that good stuff, man. I make these videos for you guys. I don't make them for me. You can help me by dropping a subscription. Join the Facebook. I'm telling you, man, join the Facebook. If you're trying to get in contact with me, it's the easiest way to do it. Okay? Don't forget, everything you need is in the description below of the video. Let's get started.
What's going on, guys? I hate having to make videos like this. I really do. I'm not a fan of having to make videos like this. You guys know I work on motorcycles, what I do all the time. I get a lot of bikes that are damaged. I get stuff like that. And sometimes I just want to restore a project. So I started doing what a lot of people do. They start going on and looking for plastic fairings for their bike because they're bashed, broken, old, falling apart, whatever. Just degraded over time. Who knows? For whatever reason, you start seeking new fairings, new plastics for your bike. And of course, it's the world we live in today. China offers all these ABS fairings, right? Now, the question is, what company do you choose? Who do you go with? How do you know? So you do research, you read up on this, you read up on that, and you try to find a company that's going to give you the best bang for your buck, but also, you know, be reliable and not just scam you or rip you off. Well, I've bought plastics before and I've bought them on eBay. Well, this time I decided to go outside of eBay to buy plastics because the plastics that I wanted, eBay didn't offer them. Well, they didn't offer the exact ones that I wanted, so I had to go outside. So I reached out to a company called DHgate, and I did a ton of research on this company, DHgate. Read through all the reviews. Some people were like, "Well, it took like a month, and then I got my stuff," and But the whole thing was, most of the reviews I read were all right. They were okay. I was like, all right, well, it seems like these companies do, they're capable of delivering the plastics in a timely manner for a decent price. So, of course, I went ahead, I bought them. Almost $500 worth of plastics for my bike. 500 bucks worth of plastics for my bike. All right, now I want to give you my time frame here that I ordered these, okay? I ordered them mid-April, okay? Guys, it is August 3rd. I still don't have my plastics. Not only that, I have sent 137 messages to the seller. Okay, so DHgate is the e-commerce store with all these different sellers, and then you choose your seller. So I chose Moto somebody. I'll put their little screenshot up here on the left. Whatever, Moto Pro, I can't remember their name. Anyways, I chose their company. And severe lack of communication. First of all, what happened was I bought them, paid the $500, chose mine, chose the color, chose all the whatever, and then a month goes by and I'm like, man, they still haven't fucking shipped these things yet. So I sent them a message. I said, go ahead and just cancel the order. I'll just order another set on eBay. You guys haven't even put them in the mail yet. You haven't updated tracking. You haven't done anything. You haven't communicated with me. I've sent you a couple messages. What's going on? It's the summertime. I'm trying to ride my motorcycle. It's naked. It has no plastics. Where are we at with this? I need my plastics. Like, we're coming up on our rainy season. So I haven't ridden my bike very much at all because it's rainy season and I'm afraid of all the electronics and all the components getting wet because I don't have plastics on my bike. So no response from the company. So I hit them with a refund. I was like, hey, I want a full refund. You guys haven't even shipped the item yet. You haven't updated the tracking. Clearly, you don't care about the $500. You basically have stolen it at this point because you're not even communicating with me. So I put in a notice to DHgate that I wanted my refund. Here's how DHgate handled it. Instead of giving my refund, they allowed the company to make the decision for me. So the company goes, okay, yeah, sure, we'll give you a refund. We'll give you half of what you spent back. And it was like, what? Why do you get to keep half of the $500? What have you done to earn half of my $500? So I hit him back. I said, no, I want my money back. I want a full refund. You guys haven't even shipped it yet. You know what they did? They shipped it anyways, kept the money. Okay, now I'm mad. You can imagine at this point, I'm pretty peeved. We're a month in. They still haven't shipped it. They should have refunded me like I requested. They chose not to, and then they kept the money knowing that they should have refunded me, Regardless, personal transaction, choice by them. They made this decision, okay? All right. I'm mad now. I'm peeved. Every 10 days, where's my plastics? How come you haven't shipped them yet? Finally, I got a shipping notice. Okay, boom, they moved from this location to that location. Then they got sent to a warehouse. Two and a half months in, they sent it to a warehouse, and they were like, this warehouse is closed. Shipping will go back into effect when the warehouse opens. And I'm like, okay, when does the warehouse open? They're like, well, it's closed right now for about a month. And I was like, excuse me, this is coming from DHgate. This is the tracking information I'm getting from DHgate, not the company that I purchased the plastics from. I've gone completely around them now because they're just choosing not to communicate after stealing my money, right? So now I'm mad. I'm livid at this point. They've taken my money. They should have refunded it. They knew what they were doing. It's just falling apart piece by piece at this point. And now my frustration is really peeved, because the only reason I bought plastics through DHgate is because people said that DHgate holds your money. DHgate apparently holds your money until you receive the item. That way, if you need a refund, they can give it back to you. Bullshit. Bullshit. The moment I paid for it, they took the money out. And it wasn't DHgate. It came right from the seller. The seller took the money. DHgate there was no middle ground between DHgate and me. All I can do is an order consultation, which I've done 7 of those and gotten no responses from either DHgate or from the seller that I purchased from. Okay, so let me just put this in perspective. Okay, I still don't have my plastics. It's been 4 months. They stole my money. They decided to keep it. The tracking that I am getting isn't even going through DHgate service anymore because I just stopped receiving tracking notifications. So I had to use a third-party China tracking to keep up with my tracking information. And now it's a guessing game of whether I'm going to get my plastics or if they just completely ripped me off. Okay, but bear in mind, I was supposed to get these plastics within a month and a half to 2 months, 4 months in, and it just now says sent on carrier. It just now got on a ship to come over here. Just now. That means it still has to go a month across the ocean, then sit on a dry dock for 3 weeks until the container gets seen, and then it has to go through customs, another 25 days there, before it'll even reach U.S. Postal Service to start its routing to me. That means I'm 7 or 8 months waiting on a $500 purchase that was supposed to be here in a month and a half to 2 months through DHgate and the seller. Zero communication from either of them. None. Nada. Do I think you should deal with DHgate at all? If you're looking, honestly, I wouldn't even buy anything from them. I don't care if they say, oh, top technology e-commerce company. Guys, I do this for a living. I don't have time to be dealing with silly stuff like this from China. I don't have time. My bike, my personal bike, is just sitting over there naked now for 4 months. I don't even want to ride it because it's naked. Has no plastics. Looks like ass. I have all my gear. I ordered everything to match the plastics kit, and I'm still waiting on plastics. Where are they? No update from the company. None whatsoever. The tracking information just discontinued on DHgate. I have all these messages that they're reading. It says unread, unread. And then when they read them, it says read. They are reading these messages and choosing not to communicate with me. That's the type of company that I'm dealing with. That's the type of company you can expect to deal with. And that's the type of treatment that you're going to get from this type of service. Avoid DHgate. Doesn't matter what plastics you're looking for what bike, what fairings, what parts you're trying to get from DHgate. They do not care about the customer at all. They do not care about you. They will just as easily steal your money because they don't care. Who's going to hold them accountable? You know, who's going to hold them accountable? Nobody's going to hold them accountable. U.S. won't hold them accountable. You know, it's like the Trade Commission's not going to hold them accountable. So who holds them accountable? Nobody. Nobody holds them accountable. All you can do is hope that your stuff that you ordered gets to you. That's your hope. That they didn't just rip you off and it gets to you. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm sitting here. $500 spent on plastics. If I just ordered from eBay, it would have taken 2 weeks. I would have had my stuff. I will never, ever, 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 ever go outside of eBay or Amazon now for any of this stuff again, ever. They ruined it for me. Absolutely ruined it for me. I don't want to deal with companies like this, and you shouldn't either. This is a great video for you guys so that you understand what some of us are actually dealing with when it comes to this stuff. It is, I don't even think it's a 50-50. I don't think it's hit or miss. I think you're just 90% of the time people are going to be screwed by these China sellers. They don't care. If you happen to get your stuff, great, good for you. That's amazing, awesome, congratulations. Then some of us deal with stuff like this. Why even take the risk? Why take the chance? Why do it? Just order through eBay, order through a company that is a money back guaranteed. If shipping time is slow, Amazon, you'll get your stuff back. Trust me. Don't go through what I did. Then you got to look at a bike like this. You got to come over here every day, see all these beautiful bikes in the garage, right? All your friends have all their plastics, and you're the only one over here with this naked machine right here looking like poo because you chose China. Because you chose China. That's why. DHgate, e-commerce seller. That's my fault. I'm paying the consequence. I admit it. It's my fault. It's totally all me. But I don't want to see you go through what I'm dealing with this kind of stuff. I live in Florida. It's rainy season every day. Look at these clouds. See these every day. It rains. I have no plastics on my bike because this company's been lying to me since day one. Their estimated shipping time didn't update until 2 months after they sent them. And then it was like last month, the 7th of last month is when I was supposed to get them due to their estimated shipping time. They're still on a fucking ship crossing the ocean. At least I hope they are. For all I know, I'll get a phone case or something. Something that they say is worth $500. Whatever. Don't do it to yourself. Order from a respectable company. eBay, Amazon, somebody that's going to guarantee your money back. Don't ever go through what I did. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. I hate making videos like this. I don't like to make content. I look bad. I look like a douche now because I made the decision to do it. But you know, I do these things so that you guys don't have to, so you can see the consequences and the price that some of us pay to deal with this type of stuff. So I'm going through this for you, so you don't have to. You're welcome. Don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe, show some love. I'll catch you guys on the flip. Toodles.